protecting family farms and ranches for over 130 years. Farmers Mutual of Nebraska understands the hard work and dedication of Midwest agriculture. Experience customized coverage backed by personalized service and unmatched financial strength. Keeping your insurance local just makes sense. Visit fmne.com to contact an agent for a free no-obligation quote. Farmers Mutual of Nebraska, always alongside you.
Sound we good? Good. Welcome to the Farmers Mutual of Nebraska post-game press conference. We have members of the three-time state champion Pender Pendragons girls basketball team. We have Coach Jason Dolliver. We have number 2, Hadley Walsh, number 3, Madeline Dolliver, and number 4, Maya Dolliver. Coach Dolliver, if you would start with some general comments, especially about the onslaught that you started with.
So, we had this goal to start the season, and it was just really good to come out in this game. They worked hard all season long to put on that performance right there. So when it starts happening, you're like, okay, yeah, this is what we worked for. This is what we worked for. And the shots just kept dropping. It's so cool to see. I mean, if anybody knew how much time they put in, I'm sure a lot of people put in time, but these girls put in time like crazy. And then when you see something pay off, that's just so special.
Questions?
For any of the girls, take us through those first 4 or 5 minutes of the game. You make one, you make another one, you make another one. What's that like when you're out in the court going through that?
I would just say that we've been here before, and we came out, we wanted to have a great time, and we made it to where we wanted to make it. So we just wanted to put our skills to where we've been working, and it happened for us. And yeah, we were having a great time at the beginning of the game and continuing on.
And then I'll add on to that. We go into the gym a lot and work on our shooting, and so we were ready. We knew it from the start, and I think we came out like we were ready. So.
Did it feel like a bit of a home court advantage being here in the previous years and all that?
So we've played at PBA 5 times in the past 3 years, so we know the atmosphere, we know the environment, and also another big thing is we played at 9 a.m. the past 2 years every game, so that was also a big factor that helped us.
Definitely an advantage, yes,
Yep.
I would say.
Coach, when Maddie hit that 3 and the place erupted, walk me through the emotions as a father and a coach just to witness that, right there, right next to her.
Yeah, just a moment that I'll never forget. There was a lot of those in that game. Maddie, I just remember her. We've got a picture of her standing by the shooting gun when she was just a little kid, and the number of shots taken was 795, and that was in a one-time setting. And then there's another one of these two by each other. The number of shots was 690. They got great outfits on from about 5-10 years. It's undescribable to tell you the emotions that go through when you see hard work pay off, especially when it's your kids and or somebody you care about just as much as your kids.
Let me interject here. Had 2 records set today by Maddie. Most threes in a state tourney with 18. Wow. Most threes in a season's all class, 111. So that last one made quite a difference in the record book. But Hadley, you went down in the Elkhorn North game. Down. How'd you recover? How'd the team recover? And what impact did that have on the remainder of the season?
I think the thing that we all tried to focus on is that at some point I will be back, even though we didn't know that I was going to be. And everybody stepped up and played a different role that they might have not played before. And that was something that was so important to our team. And it just helped everything progress from there. We were able to develop so many things.
Jason, what were you thinking that day at Omaha?
That was an awful feeling. Anytime you see a kid go down, it just hurts so much because what she's put into it, and I know what the team's put into it, and it changes things immediately. And I could not believe how well everyone around Hadley responded, especially you got Kaylee Schrader, Briley Mosser, Allie Rutar, the Cruz Mark twins. Myra Hansen, they just stepped up and did exactly what they needed this team to do. And you don't ever want anybody to get hurt, but when they do, you do the best that you can. And it actually turned into an incredible silver lining that made us stronger in the end, which was not anticipated.
Coach, you're 3-time state champion. These girls were freshmen, is this, obviously it's a goal every year, but is it a pinch me moment to finally realize it?
100% pinch me moment. It's just like they asked me over there, did you see them making the first 7 threes? I'm like, yeah, in my dreams I did. So that would be about the same thing here. I dreamed about this at night when I was sleeping, but it happens. It's like, are we really doing this, girls?
Coach, talk about how basketball smart your team is to get the looks, and they weren't just threes, to run the flare screens. All 5 seem to always be moving exactly how they should be. I mean, it couldn't have drawn it up any better, and it really showed in that first half. But what are their basketball smarts?
It's a lot of kids who care, right? They care about the game, they care about each other. And when that happens, and then you work and you do things in practice and try to make things perfect, and they focus and they concentrate, that's what happens when you go out onto the court in the biggest moment. They just know what they're supposed to do. And, I've helped them a little bit, but they've helped themselves way more than I could have ever possibly helped them. And there's other people, Angie Christensen, Vince Johnson, there's people who have helped them along the way, Andy Markowski, Brittany, they just have played so much, they know what to do.
And I want to add on to that. We've learned a lot of that stuff from playing in the summertime. We play with some of the best girls from Nebraska, Iowa, with some of the best coaches around here, and that's something that we have learned through playing summer basketball, is just those high-level plays. So,
Jason, you started 8 for 8, but you also had 8 assists. What does that stat reflect about this team?
That reflects exactly what I was talking about. The girls just want the ball to go through the hoop. And if it's Maddie shooting, great. If it's Hadley shooting, fine. It's a team that is selfless, that wants to win. We kind of have a little bit of a theme. And the theme is we aren't sure how we're going to win. We just know we're not going to lose. And I love it. It's something that I think fuels us. And, yeah.
Andy, what did it mean to you to send Maya off with another title?
Yeah, it's definitely a tough subject because I'm going to miss her a lot. But we definitely ended it in the best way possible. We've imagined this since we were 3rd graders, and it's just amazing to finally accomplish what we've been dreaming of.
Us 3 have been playing together since we were 3rd graders, and to go off on the right foot, it feels amazing.
How does it feel for you knowing these 2 are back to keep this thing going?
Yeah, I wish I could come back, but I think with us 3 playing together, we've learned a lot through each other, and they're going to be the seniors next year, and so I think they're going to do an amazing job, and I will be cheering for them for sure.
Maddie, you had 2 really strong shooting games, especially in this building. Any reason you feel like you can shoot so well here?
Yeah, definitely. I've been in the gym along with these 2. We've worked so hard, spent countless hours. In fact, after every practice this season, I think it was us 3 in the gym almost every single day. So we've worked and we know what we're capable of.
And the atmosphere around us, it just fuels everybody, all the team. It's amazing. It's so much fun.
For Coach, I can't count on my hand how many times I hear you scream special during a game. You're gonna walk us through the X's and O's. How many looks do you have out of that? Like, different ways to run that play. And then also, where did the word special come from? Because if it's because this team is really special, it'd be pretty cool.
So special is our 5-out offense. It was born from select, which is a 4-out, 1 in, and we called it select because I was trying to figure out how to coach these guys before I took over the program one summer, and I saw a lot of really good basketball from select teams, and so we called it select. And so when we morphed it into a 5-out, I needed something that sounded similar, but it was different, and the special sounded like a pretty cool word. But, I mean, that's the truth. That's what it boiled down to. How many different options are out of it? The options are limitless, and it's all based on creativity. It's all based on court sense, court awareness, and, it's a cool offense. When it's flowing, it's pretty cool to watch.
Coach, we know that the offense basically runs around these 3 mostly, but just take me into how the rest of the team is able to gel around and, get those shots also when they need to get them in and all that.
Yeah, so there's 2 pieces of that. It's a bunch of kids who understand, like, these guys can put it through the hoop at a really high level, and they are going to do everything they can to and just when it goes through, it's our team putting it through, and that's what they know. Whether Hadley makes it or Briley Mosser makes it, our team is putting it through the rim. And then the other piece of the puzzle is they know that when their opportunity comes, I've got their back. They need to fire away, whether that's from the three-point line. I think Kyla knocked down a couple. Throw it inside to Briley, Kaylee. Everybody knows when it's their opportunity, they need to be ready to go, and they need to shoot it with confidence because that's what's expected of them. Shoot with confidence.
Maya, as the floor general, early on, like, it seemed like you just controlled the tempo, and it was great because early on, Elm Creek kind of made a run, and you're like, girls, let's kind of bring it. Is that something that you just love, especially as the floor general?
Yeah, I think that me being such a good point guard comes with amazing teammates. I wouldn't be able to do that if I didn't trust them, and I trust everybody on the court, no matter who it is, and that just comes with working hard, like we have said, and I think we all know each other very well, and so when one of us is getting really frustrated, we all come together and settle each other down, and just being able to trust each other is what really helps everybody.
For Maya, one unserious question, one serious question. Have you talked to your principal or your administration about just tanking your grades so you can come back next year? Because I don't know, they might be on board with that possibly.
We've joked about
Maybe.
that since Avery was a senior. We've been joking about that. Just stay one more year.
Absolutely. And my serious question is, obviously you're going to Sioux Falls. It's a great program up there. Kind of walk us through your excitement for, taking the next step up and being a better basketball player.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to miss everybody here, but they've all helped me get to where I'm at, and I love the coaches up at Sioux Falls and the team and just the overall how they play, and I'll also be studying nursing, so that was another thing that I really wanted to go there for, and it's just a great program and a great city. So.
Okay, congratulations once again to the three-time state champion Pender Pendragons. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Hadley, Maya, Maddie. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks, Stu.
Protecting family farms and ranches for over 130 years. Farmers Mutual of Nebraska understands the hard work and dedication of Midwest agriculture. Experience customized coverage backed by personalized service and unmatched financial strength. Keeping your insurance local just makes sense. Visit fmne.com to contact an agent for a free no-obligation quote. Farmers Mutual of Nebraska, always alongside you.